Yo guys, InsaneGamer52 here, and we just got another info drop on the new Reckoning map coming with Season 5 of Black Ops 6 Zombies, so let's break it down.
There's a lot to look forward to in Reckoning.
Alright, first off, from this viewpoint, it looks like we may be able to go outside the towers since this is a viewpoint from a tank on the ground. It could also just be for cinematic purposes and not an actual playable area though.
There's these 3 towers. It's a whole different type of gameplay experience.
Here is one of the anti-gravity personnel launchers that shoots you between the towers, and we can see that one of the areas on the map is going to be called Quantum Computing in Tower 1. This area has big Easter egg vibes just from the name alone. It sounds like this is where the brains of the robot operation will be, where we may have to get a prototype AI unit, a virus, or something more software related.
There are these personnel launchers, you've got aether elevators.
This is the first time we're hearing about an aether elevator, which wasn't even mentioned in the blog post. It looks like it'll be a fast way to get from the bottom to the top of any of the towers. There are many movement mechanics on this map that I think will really help speed up the gameplay, which is great.
There's a lot of new and interesting things going on top of wrapping up this story.
It looks like the Pack-a-Punch will be in one of the low gravity sections, and that we'll have to either build it or do something to get it out of this ethereal state.
Alley of Black Ops 6 Zombies is here. It's been super cool to be able to tease this map since Liberty Falls, where you could see Janus Towers off in the distance.
When you boot up Reckoning, you find yourself in the reception area of the Project Janus headquarters.
And there's the confirmation that we will indeed be starting off in the reception area of one of the towers. Because of the way they showed a previous trailer, there was a theory going around that we may parachute into this map, so this squashes that possibility.
Things are on fire, things are exploding.
Here's another named area called the Executive Suites, where we may have to get a key or a password or something that only a higher up would have access to.
Verticality is back, and we're introducing parachutes to a round-based map.
It gives you a whole new dimension of freedom.
I'm really curious if we'll be able to parachute anywhere on the map to avoid fall damage, or if it'll only be an available action at specific locations.
Apart from that, we've also got low gravity.
Deep in the sub-levels of Tower 2 is the particle accelerator room, and periodically gravity in this room will shut off. It completely changes gameplay.
You're floating and zombies are floating, so it's just really unexpected.
Okay, there were a couple important bits in that section. Here we can see that the Pack-a-Punch will be in the particle accelerator room, which will sometimes have 0 gravity and potentially make packing your weapon a bit tougher. And right above that in the debris floating around is what looks like a key of some sort that we may have to pick up. We can also see from the sign in the background that this will be in Tower 1. Next we see an Uber Klaus, and he is very much staying on the ground. This means he either may not be able to follow you into the air because of magnets or something, or he just hasn't jumped yet to get into the anti-gravitational field. And finally, there's another piece of debris that looks eerily similar to the LTG device that created a limited transdimensional gateway to summon HVT enemies on Liberty Falls.
And on top of that, you've got the Uber Klaus.
Uber Klaus is a massive, mean robot.
He's this really awesome 2-phase elite. When you kill him, welcome to his 2nd phase.
His core actually ejects out of his larger body. And so you went from fighting this hulking Uber Klaus to now fighting a very quick and maneuverable Uber Klaus core.
It's a robot within a robot.
Uber Klaus looks absolutely incredible, and I have a rousing suspicion that he'll be weak to Cryofreeze and Shatterblast, similar to the Panzers from Cold War. Currently, Cryofreeze is only super effective against Vermin, Parasites, and Patient 13's 2nd phase, and Shatterblast isn't good against any enemy. Also, this is the first time we're seeing a 2-phase elite enemy since the Megaton on D-Machine, which was also on Cold War. I love when enemies have multiple mechanics that you have to keep track of, since it just adds another level to the depth of the map.
In Black Ops 6, we've given players a bunch of opportunities to upgrade their field upgrades, their perks.
I think it's very interesting that on his 2nd monitor, there's an image of either an Uber Klaus core or a Commando Klaus with all of its joints circled and arrows pointing to them. This makes me think that we may be able to shoot for the elbows and knees to cripple the Klaus enemies by breaking off their arms and legs.
And with C.A.S.T.E.R, we're giving players an opportunity to upgrade a trap itself.
It's mounted high on the walls, it shoots etheric energy down on zombies.
And there comes certain opportunities to actually install upgrades and completely change its behavior and make it way more effective, like a companion to your playstyle.
I believe that this C.A.S.T.E.R turret is going to be the first time ever that we'll be able to upgrade a trap in COD Zombies. The base version unleashes devastatingly powerful barrages of etheric energy and quick bursts to neutralize threats. It looks like the first upgrade may be increased damage, the second one increased range or splash radius, and the third one potentially adding brain rot to the shots.
Our new wonder weapon for this map is the Gorgofex.
It starts out as a living organism that sort of evolves into an actual pistol-type weapon. You can also choose how to upgrade your wonder weapon.
And it has 2 cool possible upgrades. One of them triggers like a chain reaction of explosions. The other will burst a zombie into this sort of area of damaging radiation that will affect other zombies that go through it.
Gorgofex is gross. What it lacks in beauty, it makes up for in power.
The Gorgofex wonder weapon sounds really cool. Its initial form is going to shoot what looks like just a giant explosive ball. Then you'll be able to upgrade it to shoot what sounds like an energy mine with a chain reaction of explosions. And if you look closely, you can see that the first shot is a charged shot to cause that chain reaction, while the follow-ups are just single shots with no extra effect. And the other upgrade sounds like it basically creates radiation pools to kill zombies that walk through them. My guess is this is also from a charge shot, and there is a single shot version as well. If you look closely, you can also see that the Pack-a-Punch machine appears out of nowhere after being shot across the room from this explosion, which is super interesting. Also, we can see in the background that there's the machine that captured Samantha, Maxis, and the Forsaken back at the end of Cold War. It's going to be very interesting how they tie together the different parts of the story with all the loose ends. Currently, we have Panos, Blanchard, Richtofen, Sam the Robot, Samantha Maxis, The Forsaken, and Ava Jansen from MW3 Zombies all potentially coming together in one place.
I think fans are going to be really excited to see the conclusion to the storyline that we've been building up throughout Black Ops 6.
Here we can see the new Mr. Peaksfield upgrade that will dance and kill zombies, and I'm super excited to test all the augments.
Everything you've done quest-wise has led you to this moment. I want to talk about the main quest so bad right now, but I can't do that.
With this being the last map, we're just excited to see it go out and it'll really start to...
We saw this teddy bear in the debris earlier, and I'm very interested to see if he actually has significance since they made him stand out so much. I don't think they'll repeat the mega stuffy Easter egg from Terminus, so he will probably be used for something other than being a friendly companion.
kind of set the stage for things to come.
This dark ether reactor area looks so cool. I think so far this map looks like it stands out the most aesthetically, which helps it feel like a unique experience.
It's epic. There's a lot to do. There's a lot to uncover. It really is the big send-off.
And finally, here we get to see a bit of the Kommando Klaus, which are going to be the special round on Reckoning. They're able to fly around, and similar to toxic zombies, they explode when killed. Overall, this is definitely the most excited I've been about a zombies map since Black Ops 6 launch, and I can't wait to stream the Easter egg hunt on August 7th. If you ever want help with anything zombies, I stream with viewers multiple times a week and have an active Discord community who are always helping each other out. If you found this video helpful, let me know by dropping a thumbs up. And feel free to subscribe for more in-depth guides and entertaining content in the future.